Why am I feeling like I want to punch all these people in the face right now? High vibes out there, everybody. I hope that you're having an amazing day. I have some really important astrological news to report, to forecast for you today for the upcoming full moon and what you can actually start getting prepared for as we go into the end of this year. If you're new here, make sure to tap that subscribe and notification bell. That way you can be notified on my weekly videos. So here are a few important things you need to know about this full moon coming up on Halloween 2020. In fact, this is going to be the first full moon we've had on Halloween since the year 1944. As a collective, we start to feel the veil thinning out between this world and the other world. We will be feeling this full moon pretty strongly, and I'm about to tell you why. First, it's called a blue moon. And what a blue moon is a moon that occurs in the beginning of the calendar month and another full moon that occurs at the very end of the month. The first full moon we had this month was on October 1st. And the last full moon we're going to have on this month is October 31st. This particular blue moon will be occurring in the planetary sign, the zodiac sign of Taurus, which Taurus is an earth sign, if you don't know that already. Another very important thing about this full moon is that it's also described as a micromoon. Now, a micromoon happens when it's furthest away from the earth and smallest. This is the first micro full moon that we've had this year, and it's occurring again on October 31st. And why is this so significant? Well, this moon, just because it's further away from the planet and it's smaller than usual, doesn't mean that it's not going to affect us. In fact, it's probably going to affect us emotionally a lot more than you would expect. So you're probably wondering, like, what is it? Like, get to the point here. Why are we going to be affected so much by this full moon? And what should we expect? We are about to expect an explosion of emotion coming from the collective, not only from the collective, but individually, as yourself may be experiencing more emotion than you would expect. These emotions may be more aggressive, angrier, more frustrated, feeling like you can't get done what you need to get done. Sadness, depression, anxiety. These feelings we're going to start to feel even stronger. And if you haven't started to feel them already, which I've already sensed some of this coming in the past few days, you will start to feel this, maybe not so much in yourself, but you might experience it in other people. And if you are experiencing this in yourself, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is why we are feeling these emotions on a stronger level. This full moon is bringing it all in for us to feel it out. On a collective scale, we might see more of an uproar of anger. And you may see more violence. You may see that people are just so angry right now. They're feeling the tensions, not only just from the planets, but also from the elections that are coming up. People are feeling tense and straight up like angry and like, just get this over with. They want their candidate to win. Everybody's feeling this division between Republican and Democrat. And I just think that this is why this is going to arise around this time, because we need to be shown our ugliness so we can fix it. And this moon is going to shine a bright light on that. So you might be thinking that this sounds really bad and it's terrible and you should be worried right now. Like, great, now I have to worry about something else on top of everything else I've been worrying about. But this video today is not to scare you, and it's not to give you more stress. The reason I'm telling you about this is so you can prepare and know exactly what to do to not fall into that category of anger, frustration, and bringing those emotions to the forefront and allowing them to take control over your consciousness. This full moon doesn't have to have a negative light on it. It's only going to show us as humans and individually, maybe in our families and in our relationships, what is not working. And this is here to help us clear it all out. In this full moon, you're either going to go straight into your emotions and you're going to feel it and you're going to be angry and you're going to feel all of that coming up and feel as if you have no control, or you're going to take the other path, which is knowing exactly what's happening and taking control of your emotions and bringing in that positivity in order to transmute all these horrible emotions that you might be feeling, transmute all of these anxieties and stresses from others, not just what you're feeling internally, but also what you're feeling from the collective as a whole. Things that might occur are arguments with family members or loved ones. Things that may occur are arguments or fights or anger at the other political party or at somebody that just doesn't agree with you. It could be angry at yourself. It could be things that are coming up from your past that you're feeling immensely right now, and you just want those feelings to just disappear so you can move on and move forward. But you feel like the only way you can really ride out those emotions is to act upon them. But I'm going to tell you a few ways that you can actually help transform that anger and emotion into something positive. And that's what we're being taught this month. And into next month, we're going to have to really be conscious of these vibrations, these low vibrations that are coming in. And instead of allowing them to penetrate and hit us directly, we're going to use them to bring us to our higher selves, to become that better person that you've wanted to be, you've dreamt of being, and showing that to other people that just seem to not get it. The ones that are able to consciously see what's going on and make an effort to transmute those emotions are the ones that are going to help set the path for the ones that are just falling behind and allowing those emotions to just completely take over. Whatever you will be experiencing this month, just remember that you have 100% control over your emotions. You do not have to give in. This is a time for you to look inward and ask yourself, why am I feeling this anger and what can I do about it? Why am I feeling like I want to punch all these people in the face right now? Why am I feeling like I'm about to explode or cry over the most simplest things or argue with people I don't even know or people that I really love? Why? Ask yourself that. And another thing you can do is ask your guides and your angels and your higher self, whatever that may be, to help you through this time. This full moon is either going to be very healing for you or very hard and detrimental and tough for you to get through. But it's your choice now that you know that this isn't something that's just happening to you only. It's happening to everybody right now. That you know that you have the tools to correct it and make it better. People are going to be showing their darkest sides, and you might even feel like you're showing your own dark side. And there are ways to completely transmute that and come into a positive light, bringing in that love vibration to this world, exactly what we're needing right now. We need to be showing each other compassion, showing ourselves love and compassion, which brings me to another point. This full moon is right smack in the middle of Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign, which is directly correlated with Mother Nature, our Mother Gaia, the planet, the earth. The earth is a living organism. We're all living on it. This is our home. And you may start to get these subtle messages and subtle nudges to do something better for the planet. Right now, because we're going into Taurus with this full moon, you might start feeling as if you're aware of all of the terrible things that we've been doing to our planet, all the terrible things we've been doing to our home, and not just us, but these corporations and these politicians and these people that are looking for ways to just make money and product and not even really caring about the environment. People that are just throwing their masks on the ground as soon as they leave the supermarket. People that are just leaving their trash on the side of the road. You may drive by a beach and see trash littered all over the place, and it's gonna bring such a strong feeling inside of you to make a move for our planet, for the betterment of humanity. And that's what this full moon is going to bring about for all of us as a collective. This is a lesson that you can take something from and learn from yourself and your emotions, and not allow them to completely take over your sense of intelligence. You can literally take this experience and transmute it any way you like. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. If you're not thinking in the utmost way for everyone and yourself, then you're going to start drowning in that darkness that others may be displaying around this time. Or you can take that other path and you can transmute that into a very high vibration. Those high vibes, bringing them into the source, from the source to yourself, into your heart chakra. We will be doing so much healing at this time, and that's why this full moon is so important. Remember to stay grounded. If you're feeling like you're ready to rip someone's head off, or even do something terrible to yourself, or just being miserable, get outside and connect with Mother Gaia, because she's here to help you through this rough time. Find out what it is you need in your life to make it more exciting and better and peaceful, and do those things. Act upon it. You're gonna start receiving those messages if you know exactly what this is about. You're not gonna go fall into the trap of negativity and fear and anxiety. You're gonna overcome all of that. And you have the tools now, and you know exactly what you need to do. Go within, ask your guides for that help that you need and the answers that you need, and they will come through if you're really asking for this help. You've got to allow your ego to be set aside. Put that ego on the shelf for a minute. We come to the end of this video. I hope that it helps some of you get through this time. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Rockin' Yogini. So I hope that this video helped you understand the planetary shifts that we're about to go through and this full moon we're about to experience. It's really cool, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see you on the next video.